Okay, we in Texas. We in Texas. We at a North Houston school. Now, family, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. I said that God allowed for a couple of cities, like one or two. I was wrong. It was probably like three or four cities that God let the people fled to. If you murder somebody, well, it's not murder, it's an unintentional death. However it happened, I don't know how it happened, but it was a death that was unintentional. You didn't have bloody murder inside of your heart. Okay, the person kills the person unintentionally. That person is able to leave and go to a city to where it's all unintentional murderers that's there. There's no other people in the population. If there's a little kid there, they unintentionally killed somebody. Now, as far as the Bible, if that person left that land and they went out throughout the United States of America and they family member, they called them an avenger. If that family member saw them and killed them, they would have every right to kill that person. I was wrong because I said it was only a couple. No, it was more than that. It was probably like 5 cities set up to where you would have the unintentional murderer. Well, I can't call them a murderer because they unintentionally took somebody's life by accident. They don't deserve to die for that. They don't deserve. It was unintentional. It wasn't premeditated murder. It wasn't bloody murder that was found in that person's heart. I was wrong. My bad. It was more than 1 or 2 cities. It's like 5 of them. Now, the question that I posed today is, why is it that our court systems will have a person go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out? They have been a career thief. They have been a career, whatever you want to call it, because they got a rap sheet that's a mile long. They got a rap sheet from the time that they was 10 years old all the way until they 40 something years old of doing nothing with crime. Why do we here in this country feel as if it's okay to have these people in regular society, in population with everybody else? For the last 20 to 30 years, they have took it upon themselves to break the law. Now, just like with the word of God, how you had the unintentional murderer and he was cast, he or she was cast out into that other city and they couldn't leave. Now, I wouldn't probably think that it would be okay for them to be locked up for the rest of their lives and they haven't did a heinous crime like murder, but they did everything else. I do not think that you should allow these people to come back into society and be with everybody else. Am I sitting here saying the prison to pipeline to having them locked up in prison for the rest of their life? I'm not saying that. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? I did not say that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have deemed them good enough to come back into society. Won't you make a place for them to go to where they're not around us, not around our children, not around our homes, not around our nieces and our nephews and our moms and our dad? If we all know that they're just going to go out here and do another crime, they're career criminals. Just like you, brother. Just like you, sister, you've been working ever since you was 14, 16, 17, 18. And if I go over to the IRS and I pull up your name, it will show you every single job that you have worked and the time that you have worked and the taxes that they took out therein. That list goes for a lot of y'all been working just like me. We've been working for the last 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying? 30 years. There's no telling. Was it Dunkin' and Donuts? Was it Wendy's? Was it Walmart? Did we go spend 3 years at McDonald's? Whatever it is, we have a long ass list of paying bills. We got a long ass list of having money. We have a long ass list of paying all our taxes and all of our fines. No different than the other people on the side of the aisle that have a long ass list of every time they broke in somebody's house. They got a long ass list of how many people that they have raped. They got a long ass list of how many things that they have stolen and how they have been so destructive in society. Why is it if a person no different than us, we got a work rap sheet. It's a mile damn long. You know what I'm saying? A mile damn long of all these different places and all these different years that we have been productive in society, paying what we owe. And then on the other side of the aisle, meanwhile, in where is it? North Houston, Texas, you got this man and he has a rap list of all the damn crimes that he has committed. Why do we think it's okay to integrate him back in society as if he's going to be a productive citizen? I don't get it. He's already started a life of crime since he was young. And he done made it till he 41 and he's still a damn criminal. You know what I'm saying? When is it? Do we take these people out of society? Maybe just like in the Bible, just like the places for the unintentional murderers, it should be cities set up for these people. That's the only thing. You have to have a pass to go in that city like that. That city is like a big ass prison, but them people still got to go to work. They still got to pay all their bills and they still got to make it. But our government fears that it would be a place of, on American soil, it'd be like a what is it, like a war zone. Hey, you enter into them cities and you feel in, you got 80 men in that city that's known for pedophilia. You got 80 men in that city known for beating up their wife. Them people, it'd be like the purge. You know what I'm saying? They would live in the purge. But I wouldn't feel sorry for none of them. You know what I'm saying? If it was a whole city set up and them people was put in that city and they had to live. Y'all seen that old movie, The Island? Not the new one with the cloning, the old one. And they took all the people that did a crime and they sent them to that island, and them people have to fend for their life. If them people ate them, them people ate them. You know what I'm saying? If them people killed them people killed them. That's on them. So it has to come a point in our society to where we purge all the criminal element out of our society and put their ass on the island, on a state in which they can't leave. Are they prisoners of that state? They are prisoners of that state, but they have all the things that we have besides some guns. But it would spiral into chaos. It would spiral into chaos because you have a city filled with pedophiles. You have a city filled with rapists. You have a city filled with mass murderers. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here saying, y'all build up all these damn prisons. America builds all these damn prisons and they send these people to these prisons and then they just let them out again. But you've seen for the last 30 years that they have committed crime after crime after crime. They're not reformed. Some people go into prison and it actually helps them. It really helps them. I believe in a second and a third time, but 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 times you breaking the law, it should be a point of no return. And they'd be like, oh, well, Jehoshaphat, well, you know that they have life. But that's for a heinous crime of murder. You know what I'm saying? That's for a heinous crime of murder. What about these people out here in the street and all they do is crime and then they just let them back out again and then they're back to doing something to our nieces and nephews, our little brothers and sisters, our senior citizens, our people that know how to follow the damn law. So let's go back into it. Let's go back into whatever the news feed is. And you tell me if I'm wrong.
A man accused of injecting a student with drugs, then trying to abduct them, has a criminal history that spans years. Our Devon Rahman joining us live from outside of Aldine High School. Devon, what more are you learning about this lengthy criminal record?
Hey, good morning, guys. The suspect in this case, Ted Fleming, has 38 prior arrests dating back to 2014.
Stop. 38 prior arrests. Since going back from 2014, it is now 2025. Have this man changed his ways? 38 prior arrests. A lot of us have not even been arrested one time. Not even one time. That's a lot of us have never been arrested. Why is that? Because we follow the damn law. We respect our fellow brothers and our sisters that are in society. We don't want to hurt them. We don't want to treat them wrong. We don't want to steal from them. We don't want to put our hands on them. We don't want to do any of these things to any of these people because we want to live and let live. These people, they got a rap sheet. They got 38 counts, 58 counts, 60 counts. Why would you let that person back into society again? Am I sitting here saying that we should pay for that man or woman to sit up in prison? You should put they ass on the island. Put them on that, build that state up. Give them all the things that we have. You know what I'm saying? Even though they have all the things that we have, it's gonna look like a war zone in that place. We all know that. And when you get kicked out, it should be a point in America to where you can do something to where you just get kicked out of society. You should just get kicked smooth out of society. Like, hell no, we don't want you no more in the neighborhoods. We don't want you no more in the communities. We don't want you around us anymore. And you have to go over to that state. And whatever happens to you in that state, that is your business. That has nothing to do with us. We're not going to lock you up. We're not going to put you behind bars. You ain't got to worry about making no knife. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that. But you will. When you get put over in that state, you got to learn how to survive. But then they've been preying on American citizens for so long that should be second nature to them to do somebody wrong. They've been doing people wrong for a long time. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
This most recent case happened just across the street from Aldine High School here behind me in this strip mall parking lot in broad daylight. Now, take a look at your screen. This is the suspect, 41-year-old Ted Fleming, who, according to court documents, grabbed a student walking near the high school and injected him with an unknown substance. Aldine ISD says staff members noticed the student stumbling and recorded video of him.
Even if it was some badass kids outside, that still wouldn't give that man the right to do that. A 41-year-old, I'm older than this. I'm years older than this man, and I ain't never did nothing like that to no damn children. Now, if he was about to get beat up by a high school student, he might want to defend himself. They can say whatever they want to say. Some people need their ass whooped. I picture inside of my head. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But if he was getting attacked and he was getting mauled and it was people stomping on him, he have the right to defend himself. He ain't got the right to sit up there and stick nobody with no damn syringe. This is what the hell I'm talking about.
Being pulled away, District Police responded, finding the student unconscious and unresponsive, and Fleming was arrested nearby and is now charged with kidnapping and failing to register as a sex offender. Now, KHOU 11 uncovered Fleming's long criminal record with more than 30 arrests dating back to 2014, including terroristic threats, indecent exposure, and evading arrest, yet he's never served time in state prison.
You obviously have to blame, the defendant for his actions. But at the same time, you got to look at the criminal justice system for repeatedly putting him back out in society.
Even the older people understand what I'm saying, and I've been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this for years, 4 years. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first year I done came up here and told y'all, hey, why they keep on letting all these people out like that? And then they let the people out and then they do something. It's like it emboldens them to do something even more brazen. You seen what that was? That was broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? That was broad daylight. He out there trying to kidnap kids in broad daylight. Did I sit up here and take all the Anglo-Saxons and say all of y'all like that? Hell no, I didn't. Did I degrade any of y'all for the actions of one person? I never said anything like that. I said everybody who break the law, anybody who break the law, anybody who's sitting up over here who got a damn rap sheet 30 miles long and they're continuing to do crime. I don't care what color they is. You kick their ass out of society. What do you mean, Brother Jehoshaphat? What do you mean, Israel? What do you mean you kick them out? You put them in state prison? Nah, they just gonna put them in state and fed prison, and when they do their little 25 years and change, he gonna be an old ass man, and he still got that on his heart, his mind, and his spirit. For what a man thinketh, he is. Whatever proceeds out of a person's mouth, a man talks from the abundance of his heart, and all of that stuff is inside of him. You can't change that. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody change that. Nobody. Whatever is found in a man's heart is who the hell he is. Whatever is inside of that woman's heart is who she is, and that's what she wants, and that's what she will do. You kick their ass out of society. Any of them, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what color they is. I care less. You kick their ass out of society completely. And then when they have, here go the best part of this. When you kick them out and you push them and you put them in that state, it's more secure than Fort Knox. It's more secure than the damn gate that's on Mexico keeping foreign people out. You know what I'm saying? It's more secure than that, because the people will never be able to dig no holes out of that place. Then people will never be able to fly no airplanes to get over that gate. Ain't no transferring between. It's like a nomad land. It's like a nomad land, a place of no return. Seen the old movie Superman? He had that gun, you know what I'm saying? He had the Phantom Zone, you know what I'm saying? He took all the prisoners that was whooping his ass, you know what I'm saying? Any prisoner, anybody that was strong enough to beat up Superman, he put their ass in the Phantom Zone. There's no way out of it, you know what I'm saying? You put their ass in them states to where they can't come out and hurt any of us anymore. And guess what? We don't have to spend a thing. Y'all want to sit up over there and send armies and National Guards to all these different states? You want to take the army and send them all over the world? You have the army watching that state just in case them people try to get out. And if they try to get out, guess what?
Now, in response to the incident, Aldine ISD sent us the following statement saying, in part, the Aldine ISD PD presented charges to the Harris County District Attorney's Office. The statement went on to say that the Aldine ISD Police will increase patrols around the Aldine High School area. The safety and well-being of our students and staff will always be our top priority.
I think at any given time, you know what I'm saying, that it just like they got certain polices in your neighborhood. I respect the police that's in my neighborhood. It's the same police that's in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's the same ones. I see them all the time. I got respect for them. They know where I live at. They know what I do. They know my little corner of the world. They know ain't nothing going on over here like that. Why? Because they see me all the time. I feel we got all this tax money going out to all these damn foreign countries and stuff. And you always want to militarize the police. And you always want to oversaturate certain different neighborhoods and demographics with police officers. When y'all gonna sit up there and have a police department that's in the school? I don't care that it's an elementary. There needs to be at least like 5 or 6 police officers. Jehoshaphat, ain't nothing happening. Jehoshaphat. Well, maybe if we have 20 years of nothing happening, then people like me will fall back on what we're saying. When I was in high school, there was only 2 police officers at any time. But in my time in the 90s, going to high school, we wasn't shooting nobody. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no mass damn shootings like that. And you'd be like, oh, Jehoshaphat, but Columbine was before your time. You're right. Columbine was before my time, but that wasn't happening every single week in this country. That wasn't happening every other day in this country. You want to have a gang of police officers, have them there at the school protecting the children. It should be at least 5 police officers at any school at any given time. Since you want to militarize the police, they need to be militarized at the damn school protecting them damn children. That's what I think. A lot of people would sit here and say that I'm wrong. But I feel and I think this is logical. This ain't got nothing to do with emotions. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with feelings and emotions. I think logically that you should have at least like 5 to 6 police officers at every damn school. It doesn't matter that it's a middle school. It doesn't matter that it's an elementary. It doesn't matter that it's a junior high school. It doesn't matter that it's high school. The presence of the police force should be there to protect our children. And since you know where all the shooting's happening, you should start at those demographic of those schools and putting those police officers there to fight against the terrorism that is already in this country, being inflicted by the own people. This terrorism is homeborn. This terrorism comes from this soil, but it's terrorism nonetheless. That's what I think.
Now, Fleming's bond is set at $150,000. In the meantime, this morning, we're still working to learn how the student involved is doing. We're also waiting to see when Fleming will make his first court appearance. For now, reporting live in Aldine, Devon Rahming, KHOU 11 News.
Such is our story, Devon. Thank you.